Hey, I'm meteorologist Doug Myers with the latest forecast on this Monday. Yesterday we had highs mostly in the 20s, and we ended the month of November as well. So here's a look at our stats. Average high 57.5, a little bit above where we should be, but a little bit cooler than what we had last year. Factoring in the lows, we were 1.7 degrees above average for the month, with our coldest temperature being 17 and our warmest being 76. Average high temperature for the first half of the month, 62.8, while the second half of the month, reasonably cooler, 52.2, obviously, with 2.05 inches of precipitation, 0.27 of that being above average. And we were above average everywhere. Manhattan, Emporia, Concordia all got above average for the month. It seemed like we wouldn't, but even though we were above average for the month, as we rounded out the season of fall, because of course today is meteorological winter on this first day of December, we were slightly below average in Topeka for the fall season, but above average everywhere else, Manhattan, Emporia, and Concordia. However, unless you're in Manhattan, we are still below average for the year, with only 1 month to go. So, what can we expect for the month? Here's the 30-year average. Average high today, 49. Average low, 28. By the end of the month, 41, 21, the respective high and low. You can see how the sunrise, sunset times change throughout the month. And we average about 1.49 inches of total precipitation, with 4.1 of that being in the form of snow, where we might get the majority of that today. Yes, snow today. But for the majority of the month, we have the probability of drier than normal conditions. So, yeah, well, we're going to get some decent opportunity for precipitation today. Not much past today, at least looking at the long range. And looking at the December outlook for temperatures, we have extreme northeast Kansas and that probability of below normal temperatures, but most of the state in that normal range, or equal chances of below normal and above normal temperatures. So, today, we have temperatures that will be stuck in the mid to upper 20s. Snow for the majority of the day. It does start to clear out by about 3, 4 o'clock. I think we're certainly dry by sunset tonight. And we'll have that snow pushing through the area throughout the day. Some brief moderate bands at times that could lead to some heavier snowfall totals. And taking a look at this computer model showing that most areas generally in that 1 to 2 inch range. However, we do have some heavier snowfall and some of our other computer models and getting into that 2 to 3 inch range, maybe 4. So that's why, generally speaking, 1 to 3 with some isolated 3 to 4 inch totals are expected for today. It is going to be a dry snow. We are going to have light winds throughout the day, so no visibility issues, no blowing snow. So for the most part, yeah, please make sure you're staying safe on the roads, but it could be worse with our first snow of the season. Yes, we did get a little bit of snow on Saturday too, but for the most part, this is our first major meaningful snow for all of northeast Kansas of the season. And we lucked out. It's all going to be snow with light winds. It's going to be dry, powdery snow with how cold it is. Shouldn't be too bad. But please make sure you're staying safe. We get another cold front coming through Wednesday. That 37 may occur in the early afternoon around 1 o'clock instead of 3 o'clock when we would typically get highs this time of year, and then dropping temperatures. Look at that, down to 9 Wednesday night. We could have wind chills near 0 Thursday morning, so be prepared for that. Otherwise, still cold Thursday, but warming back up in the 40s Friday and Saturday, and then cooling down in the 30s Sunday and Monday, with a probability of below average temperatures in the 6 to 10, but we're getting that 8 to 14 day outlook showing probability of above average temperatures. So getting a little bit of a break during that time frame with a little bit milder temperatures perhaps and drier conditions with probability of drier than normal conditions. We're going to continue to keep you updated throughout the day today on today's snow, but please, please, please take it slow. Take it slow. Let's limit our accidents. Make sure to check candrive.gov for updates on road conditions, and just use caution. Once we get past today, it's really all going to be about the temperature swings throughout the next 8 days. Not much in the way of precipitation after today. But we'll continue to keep an eye on it in case that changes.